Can't we? Baseline melodies got me in the chokehold.
They've tipped off the season with back-to-back losses. A win tonight would give them something to build on. Only here on 2K Sports. Greetings, everyone. Glad to have you here with us on this one. Right now, here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. They tell a great story. Taking a look at Washington, they ascend up the lists to number 3 with some spirited play.
I think for Athens, they're trending in the wrong direction. The NBA competition can be unforgiving. Not much room for mistakes.
A look at the starting group for Athens. They've got Isaiah Joe. He's out there with Malcolm Brogdon. And it's Achua in at the 4. And for Orlando, down low, it's Banchero and Carter. Outside the wings are Suggs and Wagner. And it's Black in at the point. And it's going to be the Magic off the tip. A handful of games now played this season, Clark. What can these teams take away from their first few games?
Also a sense of knowing the season is long, no need to overreact. Stay even-keeled and keep your eye on improvement and progress.
Down low, Carter, and then Carter with the jam.
With the 9-foot standing reach, Carter has no trouble putting that away.
Brogdon scanning the floor. Pass to Endor. Leonard with a screen on Wagner. Here's Endor from 13 feet. It goes down.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
Well, they better be thinking about him. I mean, we know how dangerous he is.
Here's Black. Here's Banchero. Unable to get that one. Great D that time from Leonard. Here's Endor. He's defended by Wagner. Leonard, the pass to Endor. Fires top of the key. Off the mark. His first miss of the game. 1 for 2. Stolen away. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Athens shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
And that just has to improve, guys. I mean, the free throw shooting is something that has to get better. You're immediately putting yourself at a disadvantage when you shoot that poorly from the line.
And Clark, the Magic with 2 good wings in Banchero and Wagner.
Yeah, they certainly have 2 of the better young wings in the league. Both forwards are outstanding at both ends of the floor. You know, it'd be kind of like a college football team with 2 gigantic tight ends. I mean, they're a physical duo, and that makes them formidable in every way.
How about 3 or 4 from the floor to start? That's always a good sign.
Brogdon outside. Leonard with the screen on Suggs. Back to Joe. Suggs with the steal. Lays it in off the breakaway.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
Brogdon with it. Picked up by Banchero. Wagner looking it over. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Athens trails by 5. Here's Endor. And it's Wagner with the rebound. Pass to Banchero. Shoots over Achua. Quick shot there, and it's off target. For Athens, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Endor, the pass to Achua. The dunk by Achua.
This guy is a high flyer. I mean, especially for a power forward, and he needs to be as an undersized player.
Looking at Athens, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Lakers in Los Angeles. There's the lob to Carter. An emphatic LU jam.
Once it's up in the air, they trust Carter will come down with it. Dig.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
There's Wagner with the 3. It's rebounded by Leonard.
I think everybody in the building expected him to make that collective shot.
To the inside. Here's Endor. He's defended by Wagner. Here's Leonard, and finished off by Leonard.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and power.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Screen by Leonard. Blocked in the pass to Leonard. A miss that time would have put him up. Orlando's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Now Black coming in off a 10-point performance last game out. And stolen by Achua. Now here's Brogdon. Black defending. Pass to Joe. It's stolen by Banchero. Wagner outside. That ball's nice feed that time from Banchero. Wagner's got 6. And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for the Magic.
They've really been disruptive on the defensive end, forcing turnovers and turning those turnovers into points at the other end.
And guys, they've also done a great job generating offense from their defense, forcing turnovers and making the defense pay for those mistakes.
Now here's Wagner. 6 points for him. Inside, here's Carter. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
You know, both of Wendell Carter Jr.'s parents played basketball at a really high level. You know what I like to say? You cannot run away from the DNA. And I think you see that DNA of his parents in his game.
And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley here. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. For the Magic, Mo Wagner's checked in for Banchero. Howard comes in for Franz Wagner. And it's Richardson in for Suggs. That one is off. And the second free throw, good. And Athens decides to take their first time out here. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing the last matchup with the Lakers.
Hey, they had their opportunities, but let's face it, they choked from the line. Hard to win that way on the road.
Hey, knocking down free throws in a hostile environment is really about the battle of the mind.
Isaac's checked in for Wendell Carter. With a break in the action, let's show you the teams with the most second chance points last year. 5th on the list, the Magic.
That's an effort stat for me. I mean, it shows you how hard this team works in the paint. They continue to pound the backboard.
The Magic making a switch here. Bodies checked in. Pass to McBride. Walker is screen on Richardson. And the dunk by Walker.
When Jarris Walker stuffs it, we feel those pucks over here.
Magic leading by 3. So, Clark, when you talk about Deuce McBride, how would you best describe his game?
An energizing presence. I mean, he brings great energy at both ends of the floor. He can knock down threes, plays with a real pace and fearlessness. that injects energy into his team when he's on the floor. He's a great guy to have out there because he can really produce points in short stints of playing time.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Hey, guys. The Magic are building something. Paolo Banchero said, quote, "It's been a long time coming. The fans have been waiting for the Magic to be good and to be challengers, even contenders. There's a lot of excitement in the city right now. We're just building and feeding off of that." Back over to you, Kevin.
They've got their fans fired up. Okay, thank you, Allie. No good from Howard.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
He's with it. Still yet to score. Bangs home the trifecta.
Easy pickings for Wagner there, just to reach up and attack the rack like that. That's simple.
To the paint. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Now, here's Richardson. 44 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Clock at 6. Here's Black, covered by Hayes. Black, no good.
Trying to take what the defense allows, but he couldn't get it to go.
Now here's Hayes. Black defending. They set the pick. Going inside. Diabate. Beyond the arc. And it's Orlando with the rebound. And guys, this is the first time we're seeing Athens this year.
And last year, an entertaining season series between the two ended up battling to a draw.
Well, you look at these teams, evenly matched, similar capabilities. That makes for exciting games. We'll see if that's the case tonight.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Magic lead by 2. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And what do you guys think about the Magic here so far in this one?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
Taking a look at Athens. Brogdon out there with Isaiah Joe. Then there's a Chua. And it's Endor in at the 3 spot.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Exactly. I mean, when you're running neck to neck, those kinds of mistakes tip the scales.
Now, here's Richardson. Still without a basket. Wagner outside. There's the pick to the middle. Misses off the right iron.
You're not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
Richardson kicks to Wagner. And it's sent back by Leonard. And the officials now calling the shooting foul. He got a lot of ball on the block, but also got the body. So some free throws coming up right now. First trip to the line for him here.
And, you know, guys, he had a big game at the free throw line in their last out.
Matter of fact, a lot of his points came from the stripe. He was feeling it. Yeah, you know, that was one spot where they didn't have to worry about him at all. I mean, at the free throw line, he was automatic.
And Orlando making a change here. Holmes checked in.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete.
No question about it. He's very comfortable in the air. Dunks like that, no problem for him.
Wagner with a screen for Wagner. That's good from Wagner on the assist from Wagner. Wagner's got the lead up to 6 now for the Magic. Richardson against Brogdon. Here's Joe. His last outing, he had 8 points. Pass to Leonard, and it's Leonard with the jam.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the pass.
Now, here's Wagner. Richardson outside. Up top, Holmes. And Wagner has it in the corner. Holmes setting the pick for Wagner. Over Joe. And it's Wagner missing.
I wouldn't count on him missing the mid-range shot again. That's a good look for him.
Endor, the pass to Joe. Leonard with this screen on Howard. Here's Endor. Rebounded by Holmes.
He's trying to get himself into a rhythm, but at what expense?
Wagner wide open. And the three ball is good. Wagner's got 11 points.
And that gets him going here in the second after hitting 2 from long range in that first.
And Athens calls time here. For the Magic, Banchero comes in for Rashawn Holmes, and Black's subbed in for Richardson. Athens trails by 7. Now about 3 minutes gone in this second quarter of basketball, and finished off by Walker.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish.
Maybe that'll help them recapture their edge a little bit, guys.
Now, here's Wagner. 23 points for him the last game against Phoenix.
And boy, did he have it going offensively. He lived at the line during that game as well, and that's where he got a lot of those points.
Here's Wagner. 9 points last game, and the basket is good. And Greg is a former point guard in this league. Give us your top 4 generals of all time, the guys that could direct the floor and could control a game.
Wow, if we're talking traditional point guards, I gotta go Magic, Isaiah, CP3's in that conversation, Jason Kidd. But I've got a separate list for that hybrid point guard, right? Which that includes guys like Steph and Iverson, West, and the great Oscar Robertson.
Black, it's hauled in by Athens.
I thought he had that one. I think he did, too.
Tries from 16. Rebound by Paolo Banchero. And here's Banchero. He'll bring it up for the Orlando Magic. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip.
Black is such an unselfish player, always willing to get his teammates involved.
Athens trails by 9. It's Joe on the wing. To McBride. On the wing, Payton. Whoops, there's a 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Here's a look at the schedule for Athens. On Thursday, they'll go up against Devin Booker and the Phoenix Suns. And then on Saturday, they'll be matching up against Giannis Antetokounmpo and the Milwaukee Bucks.
And looking at the Minnesota matchup, it's going to be their 7th outing on the year. You feel the team will continue to round into form.
Carter, he's checked in for the Magic. Suggs comes in for Howard. Carter, and he can't extend the lead to double digits.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
And so it looks like Athens will retain possession here.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Here's Endor. 20 points for him last game against the Lakers in Los Angeles. Shoots over Black. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Brogdon. Not enough on that one as it misses. Magic leading by 9. Suggs passes to Banchero. And a miss there on the triple. For Athens, they've gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Athens shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. And the first one drops. Howard's checked in for Orlando. He hits both from the stripe. Orlando's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. And there's the call on Malcolm Brogdon. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Carter kicks to Howard. Banchero is screened for Howard. Once again off the mark, Orlando.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall. just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
Suggs passes to Banchero. Once again off the mark, Orlando.
Nothing seems to be going down for him today.
And you watch Paolo Banchero. GA, offensively, he is a load to deal with.
Yeah, I mean, he can cross you up, hit you with a spin move, score over either shoulder. This young man is a force.
And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Now, here's Suggs. 9 points last game out. Here's Carter. It's hauled in by Athens.
No matter how good you are, it's tough with the defender draped all over you.
Here's Joe. And it's Suggs with the basketball. And Suggs throws it down.
Tight handles by Suggs creates all the space he needs.
Brogdon outside. It's Joe on the wing. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
It's almost as if there's a lid on the hoop for him right now. He still hasn't gotten one to fall in the court.
And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for one. Richardson, he's checked in for Howell. And Athens also making a switch. Authors checked in. Athens trails by 7. 1:15 left in the first half. To the inside. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
What he lacks in height, he certainly makes up for with his bounce.
The Magic have gone 7 of 16, shooting just under 50% here in the second quarter. Richardson kicks to Banchero. The Magic again can't hit.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Athens shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. No good on that one.
Wow. Wasn't he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach. Driving and drawing. Initiating contact. Create opportunities. Get to the line.
Yeah, I like everything you said there, because when all else fails, if you can get to the stripe, that's really a good way to change the momentum in the game, because you get points and you also slow down the opponent because the game isn't going up and down as much.
Brogdon outside. 6 to shoot. Achua, no good. Magic leading by 7. Floats one up, and it's played in by Banchero. Banchero's got his second basket of the night.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Pass to Strother. Brogdon outside. And so it's the Orlando Magic in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. A terrific tempo and a great pace. The fast break has been a central part of their offense. And we'll be back with you shortly.
And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drumline.
Hello, and swerving off topic for a moment, since this is the halftime show, I was just wondering, what was halftime like? Checking back in on that first half now, Franz Wagner was cooking.
They let him get comfortable.
And that about wraps it up. And as the third...
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. You look at Franz Wagner in this game, he's been everywhere.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Wagner is in the front court alongside Banchero. Suggs out there with Anthony Black. And it's Carter in at the 5 down low. That's the group starting the second half for Jamal Mosley. Suggs dishes to Carter, and he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
Some nice physicality there from Carter, going right into the defense.
This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
And, you know, with his free throw percentage being where it was last season, it changed the way teams defended him. I mean, there were no easy baskets. He was going to get fouled anytime he got near the rim. They were going to make him earn his points at the line.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Franz Wagner was asked to describe his game, and he said, I don't know if there's someone who I would say I play really close to. I'm like a tall guard. I try to do a lot of different stuff out there, and I hope when you see me play, you see that I'm having fun and I'm playing for the right reasons. Guys, back over to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks. Here's Wagner. Athens getting their last shot to go. And if you're just joining us, we play it over a minute here in the 3rd. Pass to Endor. And here is Achua. 3-pointer. And that one misses from Endor. And here's Banchero. He'll bring it up for the Magic. Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the 3rd quarter. And then Carter with the dunk.
Look at Banchero finding his teammate out there, getting the ball into the hands of the open man. Man, that's impressive.
Screen by Leonard. Here's Endor. He's got 10. Charity stripe shot, and that one drops for him. Endor's got 12 points in the game.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley here. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust.
And they were in the top 10 in blocks. That was the core element of their squad, keeping bodies in the paint and preventing those easy buckets.
And what really jumps out is their ranking in second chance points. They did some major work on the glass. Greg, those points really added up over the course of last season.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
And Athens making a change here. Walker's checked in. Down low. Here's Black. Orlando moving the ball around. And it's Carter missing.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Walker the pass to Achua. The dunk by Achua.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Now Wagner. He's got 11. Out to the wing. Here's Banchero. The shot by Carter. Nobody around. That 3 off the mark. Walker the pass to Endor. Shot on the wing. And that's good for 2. Now just a 5-point Orlando lead.
Hey, it's typically a positive for this offense when he's assertive and looking to score.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Now, here's Suggs. He has 6. Pass to Achua. There's a screen by Achua. Payton kicks to Achua. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the strike.
And Athens making a change here. Holmes checked in. Well, at 6'10", GA, Franz Wagner provides great versatility to this offense.
Yeah, and he's a solid decision maker, capable of running the show. He's a gifted scorer and playmaker. Plus, he provides matchup problems with that size.
And he makes both free throws.
They're shooting better from the free throw line since halftime. That's a big plus if you're holding the lead late.
Hayes with it. Nothing on the board. Here's Huff. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Wendell Carter. Hey, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Orlando?
I'm in love with how they're moving the basketball all game long, and also their ability to move without the ball. That style just makes it so difficult to defend.
How great have they been? I mean, shooting the ball from outside the arc, they have absolutely been lights out.
And how about the confidence from that corner spot? Banchero is special.
Athens trails by 8. Now here's Hayes. Pass to Strother. Now Black. Now Carter. Black finds Carter. Kicks it out to Banchero. That's in there. Carter with the assist. And now an 11-point Magic lead.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooting.
And here's Hayes. Still scoreless. Now Suggs pushing it up. No one to stop him.
Quick hands of Anthony Black on full display right there. Excellent defense to come away with the steal.
And Athens calls time here. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Here. Wagner's checked in, and Athens making a change here. Pass to Strother. Back to McBride. Athens with another miss.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor. Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
McBride with the ball. Black defending. Strother sinks the triple.
And just no excuse, guys, for leaving a shooter like him open beyond the arc.
Pass to Black. Here's Banchero. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Banchero's got 9 points in the quarter.
Banchero answering. I'm here, he says, firing right back from deep.
McBride on the wing. Black defending. Pass to Strother. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The 3. Rebound by the Magic. Banchero's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. We often see Paolo Banchero with the ball late in the shot clock play, and he usually delivers.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes you shut off his dribble drive, and then you seal off the return. And he's really a good finisher around the goal, too.
Howard's checked in for Suggs.
Exactly what you want from your big guy. Wagner snatches that loose ball and then is able to finish the play.
Here's Strother. And too long on the shot. Magic leading by 17. Here's Black. That ball's nice speed that time from Banchero.
It's obvious they've taken fewer threes here in the second half and are focused on having a more balanced offensive attack.
Here's McBride. Black defending. And he can't stop the run as he misses. And Wagner's got the ball here for the Magic. 19-point lead, which is the largest margin in the game.
How many times
have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
McBride with the ball. Black defending. Drills the three-pointer. Crother's got his second bucket tonight.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
We always talk about Wagner's versatility. That includes the playmaking.
Athens trails by 21. McBride with the ball. Pass to Diabate. Back to McBride. And stolen by Wagner. Now here's Howard. Defended by McBride. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
It's his first trip to the line.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
And guys, the numbers don't lie. I mean, he was such a reliable presence at the free throw line all throughout last season.
And it's a completely new group for Athens. Pass to Quinn. Hits the jumper in space. Quinn's got his first points of the night.
And really the story of this second half. One team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
Paolo Banchero getting it done for the Magic. Setting up teammates and getting buckets. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Taking a look at Athens, we've got Miles McBride, and it's Walker in at the 4 spot. And that one misses from Endor. Orlando's gone 7 of 15 from three-point range tonight. They're not afraid of that shot. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part. An even stronger second half. Tremendous efficiency at the offensive end of the floor.
Yeah, they're in a nice zone right now, and that basket looks... You know, it can handle 2 balls at once. It looks like now it could probably, for them, handle 3 or 4 balls at once as well as they're shooting.
Well, Orlando shooting 55% from the floor. They're feeling very confident offensively. As to Howard. Wagner with a screen for Howard. Kicks it out to Wagner. That's good. And so Howard with the assist.
Yeah, how about the percentage they're shooting from beyond the arc here?
Athens with another miss. The Magic have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. The shot by Quinn, no good.
Defense may have given him that one. Based on the result, you see why.
Yeah, they've gotten careless, Kevin, no doubt about it, with their turnovers in the second half. And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
Isaac's checked in for the Magic. Richardson gets a wide open look. Trains the three-pointer. Richardson's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it. When you get looks from there, you're doing a lot right.
Here's Quinn. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Leonard with a screen on Richardson. Locked in the pass to Leonard. From past the arc. Achua, no good.
He was wide open. That missed clearly on him.
Pass to Wagner. Kicks it out to Richardson. Here's Quinn. On the wing, Isaac. Shoots the 3. It's hauled in by Athens. Leonard's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Joe passes to Leonard. And so the ball goes out of bounds. Isaac touched it last. And Athens with some changes. Huff's jacked in, and Walker subbed in for Achua. They set the pick. Shot clock at 6. Endor. Athens with another miss. Orlando's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. Wagner with a screen for Richardson. Knocks down the 3-ball.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
You know what? Teams can get a little 3-happy down the stretch sometimes. Letting it fly.
McBride's shot is off. The Magic have gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. Rob. Here's Endor. And what a play. Just snatched out of the air. Credit the block.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
With the step back. Up top, McBride. Pass to Endor. Walker a screen. Inside. And finished off by Walker.
And a long windup and strong follow-through on the one-hand jam.
Yeah, he's not going to mess that one up.
I certainly hope not.
Richardson outside. Wagner kicks to Richardson. Isaac outside. Pass to Quinn. It's hauled in by Huff. Athens shooting 40% from the field. And GA, you look at all these great European players. Some saying that youth development in the U.S. could emulate aspects of what they're doing overseas in their system.
Well, it's already going in that direction. Youngsters able to, in essence, go pro from their early teens. But the academies they've set up over there, they are, no doubt, intriguing.
Rebounded by Isaac. Isaac's got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to Wagner. Takes the 3. The rebound by McBride. Here's Endor. To the paint. Intercepted. Here's Quinn. Richardson outside. Isaac with a screen for Richardson. A baseline J. Isaac misses. Here's Endor. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That's on Jonathan Isaac.
And defensively, I think they're doing a better job not reaching, and as a result, not sending them to the line the way they did in the first half.
Taking 2 shots.
First one falls for him. Robinson's checked in for the Magic. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
And that efficiency, as you know, so critical when you're looking to overcome a deficit. You got to be close to perfect and can't waste scoring opportunities.
Wagner kicks to Howard. To the middle. To end the cold streak. And it's sent back by Leonard. Achua with it. And it's Howard picking him up. Here's Endor. Back to Leonard. And then Leonard with the dunk.
You know, he's been fairly productive, but it's going to take more, either from him or somebody else.
Orlando's gotten 8 shots off from three-point land and hit half of them. Back to Richardson. Robinson a screen on Brogdon. Out to the right wing. Here's Quinn. Clark, you're so familiar with the college game. What's the biggest adjustment for guys coming into the pros?
I think the strength of the NBA players, Kevin, and the pace of play, and then also the number of games. I mean, that's just a lot more than what you see in college, and how you go about preparing for that type of schedule, that type of physical talent, that type of physical wear and tear is something that no college player is usually ready to handle until he goes through it.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Magic.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And every win important, and this one will go down as win number 3.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
It sure is. It's just a 2-gamer since they're in opposite conferences, and you can bet they'll take the same approach right into game 2 that they had tonight.
And we watched them all night long. No one could really stop them. Just another excellent game it was for Franz Wagner.
Yeah, and he was relentless, nonstop energy. I mean, he just never slowed down or turned off.
40 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. To the inside. Here's Robinson. It's hauled in by Athens. Here's Achua. Takes it out to Leonard. Athens moving the ball around. Leonard with a screen on Richardson. Brogdon finds Leonard. Richardson against Leonard. Richardson outside. And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really...
Shell monster type. She don't speak no English, man, the top type. Me around her mouth cause I'm a boss type. Wow.
That'll make you angry as a...
They said it wouldn't be televised. You would think it ain't no revolution. You shine a light and translucent. Type crazy, no Cam Newton. These ain't Panthers. These ain't white hoods like movements. We seeing tap dances. Keep seeing crossovers. These ain't hooping. Glossed over. We see it, no fly list. Ain't tripping. In the cut like corpse flower, late bloomer. Talking about the old ways, okay, boomer. Slime put up in an old school. Crooked letter with the Vogue shoes. I know he a straight shooter. Keep a beat like a pacemaker. We some peacemakers, go debate Buddha. Placeholders out here claiming ruler, we going yard. Fairs Bueller got no regard for the new school, I'm so appalled. Don't come at me with the Fisher prices or the tissue paper, no, it's gonna dissolve. On the fringe, I could never come in under par, I'm overgarbed. Got it out the mud with 4 strokes like it's motocross. Gotta learn to hold a loss. These days, I know a broken sauce when I see one. Don't give your bread, 6'5", don't hit your head. Like a series finale, I'm going off. Who paid y'all, couldn't buy me. Hyenas, this is an elephant graveyard, got them knocked me, not me. Is you talking about lost sleep? Who don't rap, got to tell me you lost sheep. It's all, I give them more bars, we'll need it. You need it in bulk, I'm Costco, got it jumping, it's not fleet. Is you talking about top 3? They try to tell me it's nachos, a bodega the way that I chop cheese. Second hand can't clock me. I'm talking this hours, no 15 minutes could ever just stop me. Know where I'm getting my...
Hello and welcome. Glad you could join us here on 2K Sports. Joined by Coach Stan Van Gundy and Grant Hill. This is Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce is our reporter. Hi, and thanks for being with us tonight as we get ready for Hoops, brought to you by 2K Sports. Brian Anderson here, joined by the Hall of Famer Grant Hill and Coach Stan Van Gundy. We'll hear from Allie LaForce as well.
Here we go.
We've got the visitors facing the home team. Pass to Swift. Here's Divac. Just 5 to shoot. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. So it's Los Angeles now. Outside Durant. From outside, off the mark.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Here's Stoudemire. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. That one on Mitchell. He's off on the first. Good on the second one. To the paint.
David Stoudemire. First personal foul. First team foul.
First quarter of play, a minute in. Red. Cuts off the pass.
That was just incredible instincts defensively. He saw the ball coming back out and made the play.
Into the lane. The three, Durant. It's rebounded by Divac. Grant, is it fair to call Kevin Durant one of the most unique players we've ever seen?
Without a doubt, B.A., most definitely. The blend of size and perimeter skill, unprecedented. KD able to rise up and score over most any defender.
To the middle.
Well, I guess he found some comfort at the... Well, I guess that he regretted several aspects of his past. But he wasn't mean, he wasn't cruel, and he made sure his kids went to school. And sleeping well is not an easy task. Right on.
Welcome to 2K Sports. We've got live NBA basketball headed your way on this fine Wednesday afternoon. Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson alongside Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. On the sidelines, Allie LaForce. From everyone here at 2K, thanks for joining us. We've got a Wednesday afternoon edition of the NBA for you. This is Brian Anderson with Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. Allie LaForce with us on the sidelines. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Here we go. It'll be Anaheim off the tip. Here's Murdoch. Pass to Durant. From outside the arc. And he buries his first look.
This is what puts KD in elite company. He's so good at catch and shoot.
Here's Mullen. Beyond the arc. Jones with some nice D.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
And Grant, offensively, Wemby has a lot of different options. Talk about his game.
Well, put simply, we've never seen a 7-footer with this array of skills. He's an efficient shooter from anywhere, and the length to just about ignore defenders. I mean, he's got it all.
Here's Swift. Just 5 on the clock. Misses from close range. Pass to Durant. Wembanyama screen. Inside. It's rebounded by Divac. To the middle. And out of bounds. Anaheim will have it. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Pass to Bird. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Here's Mullen. To the inside. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Swift knows how to put some muscle and power behind those jams. Excellent at throwing it down.
Takes the three. And that's good. Kevin Durant for three. Durant's got 6.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Here's Bird. Here's Wembanyama.
Substitution on the court.
.133 left in the first. Here's Stoudemire. Misses the three.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
They set the pick. Pass to Bird. Back to Durant. Clock at 6. Swift pulls it in. Here's Person. There's 48 seconds left in the opening quarter. Pass to Stoudemire. Over Simmons. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds.
Substitution on the court.
Anaheim leading by 4. Durant way outside. The offensive rebound. Sinks the tray.
And just unreal from outside with deep range. Connect is just knocked down.